Ooni announces murder of Műrdě Monarch and calls for community policing. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. The Ooni of Ife Oba Adeyeye Enitan Ogunwusi Ojaja II has expressed strong condemnation of the recent ambush and killings of two monarchs in Ekiti State, Onimojo of Imojo-Ekiti, Oba Olatunde Samuel Olushola, and Oba David Babatunde Ogunshakin Eleshun of Eshun Ekiti. The tragic incident occurred on Monday, January 30th, 2024, as the monarchs were returning from a meeting in Okiako, Ekiti State. In a press statement released by his Director of Media and Public Affairs, Otumba Moses Olafare, on Wednesday, the Ooni, serving as the co-chairman of the National Council of Traditional Rulers of Nigeria, NCTRN, extended his condolences to the families of the deceased monarchs, the communities of Imojo-Ekiti and Eshun-Ekiti, and the Ekiti State Council of Obas and Chiefs. He described the attack as a deliberate act to challenge the security capacity of Nigeria and called on the state and federal government to ensure a thorough investigation and justice for the victims. The statement read, and I quote, "Assassinating traditional rulers in cold blood, this is absolutely unacceptable to us. If this could happen to the traditional rulers, what would then be in hopes for their common subjects who look up to them for local security interventions? This is a pure sacrilege and it is a deliberate display of criminal audacity to undermine the government's security control capacity. This reprehensible act has not only been robbed of noble leaders but has also left a scar on the fabric of our unity and peaceful coexistence as a nation. The government must stop at nothing to ensure the perpetrated are arrested and made to face justice." The Ooni further stressed the urgent need for the establishment of community policing to address the rising cases of killings and kidnappings across the country, including those of traditional rulers and school children. He maintained that community policing would improve intelligence gathering, deter criminal activities, and enhance the safety of Nigerians. The statement added, "We cannot continue like this. Several of our school children are still languishing in the undetected incarceration of these heartless terrorists." A party state chairman in Lagos State was a victim recently. What about the abducted school children in Ekiti State? 6 sisters in Abuja not too long ago, with one of them killed. Similar cases across the country. Who is safe in this country again? Enough is enough. This time should not be later. The time should not be later than now for government, both at state and federal levels, to show practical capacity in the area of security management and operations. The traditional rulers in Nigeria must be motivated with statutory community policing policy needed to work with officially with government as we remain the closest listeners to the people. We know the traditional techniques to get rid of all these unfortunate decisions. We are not cowards and we are not ready to rise to education, defending our traditional land. Get us statutory involved and see that we inherited from our respective ancestors are still intact and real. The Ooni underscored the vulnerability of citizens and the imperative for government action at both state and federal levels to demonstrate effective security management. He advocated for the involvement of the traditional rulers in security efforts, leveraging their proximity to the communities and knowledge of traditional security measures. The statement continued, "We, the traditional rulers in Yoruba land and Nigeria at large, commiserate and sympathize with families of the affected traditional rulers. We stand in solidarity with the people of Ekiti State, During this trying time, and with our subjects across the country who have been kidnapped, who have been victims of terrorist killings, and kidnappings. May the souls of the departed monarchs rest in peace, and may their families find strength and solace in these difficult times. What exactly are we going to do now? Oba, what's it called? The Ooni of Ife came out and he went to visit the family of the monarchs that were killed while coming back from how do I put it? Okay, talks of those soon be given Nigeria uniform and interrogated into one of the armed forces. It is better to waste these criminals, knowing fully well that there is nothing like justice in Nigeria. They will also be given Nigeria uniform and integrated into one of the armed forces. It's better to waste these criminals, knowing fully well that there is nothing like justice in Nigeria. Can say that again. Kabiyesi, you have interest in social life, not in protecting the Yoruba land. A real and serious leader do not steal money, women in his house for his people. You are a warrior, you are not an ordinary king. Arise and face the challenges facing Yoruba land. Igbai Nero. So our qualified politicians don't they fear. Our elders, what the way they cut your clothes, you saw it. Not be only poor Nigerians again. No. You don't read the tone of traditional rulers. Busa, busa, busa. Arakorin Oluwaretimi Okorodolu Sunreo, you have not even committed back to the dust. These criminals that you fought have started putting fingers in our houses. I'm telling you, he remains the governor of Ekiti State that did not wait and was calling on Tinubu. The president should come and help. No, he did things for himself. He did this for his people. Even that is the only thing that these people remember him by. Sincerely. It is as in, the man really tried. Road to your palace is becoming a pit of death. You have nothing to do about that. The IGP is a Yoruba man. All he's after is to collaborate with PENCOM to hold police pensions down. Sincerely, we commiserate with the families that lost their loved ones, and we hope that this does not repeat itself, that the killers are brought to justice, and of course, they face the full wrath of the law. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.